This is a guard-centric league right now.
Kevin, it is. And no matter how tall you are and what position, pretty much 90% of the guys now can dribble, they can pass, they can shoot. We have guys that are 7-footers that we're calling guards. So I think right now this is a guard-oriented league.
Here are the starters for Brooklyn. Aldridge out there with Griffin. Then it's Kyrie Irving. Then it's Harton. And it's KD in at the 3 spot. Now, here is Irving. The pass to Griffin. He dishes it to Harton. High, arcing shot. He takes it up and lays it in.
You see Griffin keeping his eyes up, looking for a hole in that defense.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
I was able to talk to Kenny Atkinson for a minute. He knows it's a tall task defending Steph Curry, maybe the greatest shooter ever. Coach said you can't let him get open. You make somebody else beat you. Of course, Kevin, the problem is that Steph's open as soon as he steps in the building.
Thank you, David.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
Now here's Durant. Wiggins with the rebound.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
He's pretty good at catch and shoot. You know he's feeling it right now.
Outside, KD. Shoots over Curry. KD's shot is good.
The defense is there, but because of the height disparity, there's no real contest.
Irving against Curry. Here's Wiggins, and there the Warriors now with another bucket.
You see the game plan is working already. 4 straight makes to start this week.
If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. From deep, Harton. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And defensively, you got to respect Harden's ability to drive. That just makes him exponentially more difficult to guard out at the line.
It's Curry outside, and it's Durant with the rebound.
And that was a heat check right there. First miss of the night, but still shooting 80% as a team.
And the slam by Blake Griffin.
We know how strong Griffin is, but he has the ability also to adjust his body in midair to draw the contact.
And for Blake Griffin, always a great outside shooter for the power forward position, Greg, but he's added range the last few seasons.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen Griffin go from a guy who might take 1 3 a game to someone putting up about 6 a night. The results have been there for him as he shoots a respectable rate from beyond.
Despite all the injuries, Griffin was given the big contract. That kind of thing is a guessing game, but with high stakes.
Now here's Curry. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Green deciding where to go with it. Pass to Wiggins. And it's sent back by Aldridge.
I mean, showing great anticipation. Aldridge was all over that shot.
And that one, good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Now here's Curry. Will it go? And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on Kevin Durant.
Yeah, the defender all over.
The Warriors shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
And for the Warriors, 5 straight finals appearances, something that hasn't been done since Bill Russell's Celtics of the 60s.
And those 5 appearances, Greg, produced 3 titles and was close to another one. Last year's finals not ending the way they wanted. Injuries certainly played a role. We'll see if they can make it back this season.
The entire offseason leading up to tonight, Steve, as a player, do you already know if your team has a chance to be special this early?
You know, Kevin, yeah, you do. And I think the teams that I've been on and teams that you see and saying we don't have a chance to win, you try to trick yourself. You're looking at management ownership. Can we make a deal throughout this year to get us in contention? But you got to be realistic. You know the teams that you don't have a chance to win their championship.
Here's Curry. James Harton picking up that last basket. Green, the pass to Wiggins. It's good. Wiggins has got his second bucket.
Beautiful feed by Draymond. He plays a physical game, but he also has great awareness and skill.
Now here's Irving. Harden outside. That shot off. Wiggins with some nice D. And Wiggins throws it down hard.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. Harden outside. The tray. Another miss by Harden. And so it's Wiggins with it. He'll bring it up for Golden State. And it's Wiggins with the jam.
And slams it home and gets some camera time on the end of it.
He did. He spent a while up on that rim, didn't he? Irving looking over the floor. Harden outside. Fires from the wing. The shot misses. The Warriors go the other way. Oubre outside. Green and Durant sends it back.
You forget, Durant has the reach of a center. He can provide rim protection.
Warriors have gotten 7 of their first 10 attempts to fall so far. Excellent pace to their offense. And Durant sends it back. The kick out to Irving. Back to KD. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. KD's got 5 points so far.
The deep range on display for Kevin Durant. He got that one off with ease.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. Last time they faced off, it was right here at home where they couldn't get it done.
Who wants a t-shirt? Make some noise!
Lamarcus Aldridge. He's coming off an excellent season. 18th in rebounding, 18th in blocks, and amongst the league's top-tier scorers, top 20 in points per game.
And like you said, one of the better rebounders in the league last season. He displayed a tireless work ethic that I think really rubbed off on the team. Curry finds Chris. Pass to Oubre, and stolen by Aldridge. Oh, and here we go. Irving's got it, the fast break chance. And it's Durant missing. The Warriors trail. Here's Wiggins, and Wiggins throws it down.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
Now, here is Irving. Harton with it. Just 5 on the clock. And a miss there on the triple.
It's been a rough quarter for him. him can't seem to find any kind of rhythm.
Oubre on the wing. Covered by Irving. Pass to Wiggins. Back to Green. That ball's nice feed that time from Wiggins. And now a 3-point Warrior lead. Brooklyn's gone 2 of 5 from 3-point land here in the first quarter. And the pass to Irving. Warriors with the rebound.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Oubre, no one around him. Another shot. Chris can't hit.
Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration. Fails to finish the play.
Passes to Irving. Shot clock at 6. Aldridge double team. And Curry pulls it down. Warriors leading by 3. In the corner, it's Oubre. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
The advantage of having a point guard you can trust. Steph Curry has one thing in mind. How can we score?
Now, here is Irving. Pass to Aldridge. Inside, here's Durant. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Here's Wiggins. He's got 10. Good.
Riding the hot hand, and why not? If something's working, keep going to it.
Irving kicks to Harton. Beyond the arc. Missing that scoring opportunity, having a bad 3 for 9 shooting night. Oubre against Harton. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. See, Smitty, of recent players to enter the league, which had rookie seasons that surprised you?
I think Donovan Mitchell, the way he came out of the gates. I knew Luka Doncic was good, but because I hadn't seen much film or seen him live, he surprised me. Trae Young, the way he's played from a small guard position, those are some of the guys that have surprised me. Some were high draft picks, and some were a little bit lower, but those are the 3.
Free throw, good. Oubre. Jordan, he's checked in for Brooklyn. And both free throws, good for Oubre. Nets trail by 7. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's Durant. It's good from the top of the key. Durant's got 9.
This just in. Kevin Durant is good. How easy does offense come to him?
It's Curry outside. The rebound by the Nets.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
KD's shot is off. Warriors leading by 5. And here's Green outside. The rebound by Harton. Here's the 3. Draymond Green with the rebound.
He's doing what he can to help them cut into this lead. His shot just isn't quite there tonight.
Curry's shot is good.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Nets trail by 8. A minute 50 left here in the first quarter. Harton, no good.
Well, it isn't for a lack of effort when it comes to getting up to 3-pointers, but not much to show for it. He's going to lose the green light here very early in this game if this keeps up.
Now here's Irving. Chris with the rebound. Chris has got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Green, and it's Green with the jam.
Boy, that was quick. Already out to a double-digit lead.
This has been a beatdown right here, possibly over before it began.
Here's Irving. There's the 3. It's rebounded by Curry. And so Curry will bring it up for Golden State. It's a 10-point game. Oubre, good.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
They came in prepared, focused, and really jumped on the other team early.
Now here's Harton. He has 7. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got 3 assists in the game.
That play is made because of Kyrie's vision and his willingness to share the basketball.
Higgins outside from past the arc. A rebound by the Nets. 34 seconds left in the first quarter. And here is Durant. 9 points in the game so far. Shoots over Curry, and that one's good. Durant's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Brooklyn. Golden State's gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from three-point range so far in the first. Curry against Irving. And he lobs it up toward the rim.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
They established the pace. They made shots. This is why they're way out in front.
That one doesn't go. And so it's the Golden State Warriors. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. Right back after this break. So much talent on this Warriors team. Draymond Green talks about how it all meshes together.
The way I judge, whether we can play together or not is on the defensive end. I never really judge on the offensive end. It's about picking each other up on the defensive end and all being on the string.
Greg, defense is Draymond's specialty, no question about it.
And it all starts on that end. The Warriors feel like if they take care of business at that end, the offense will take care of itself.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And for the Warriors, this has been the game they wanted to have.
Well, you have to love what they've done offensively after that first period.
Crushing it, absolutely crushing it. Shooting lights out, building a big lead here early on.
In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. So for Brooklyn now, we've got Spencer Dinwiddie. Griffin is out there with Jordan. And it's Durant, and it's Harton in at the 2. Well, the former UCLA Bruin, Kevon Looney, not a top option, but he knows how to contribute.
I love the energy and movement that Looney plays with. Doesn't create a lot on his own, but he always picks his spots, and he can finish a play if you take your eye off him.
Shooting 2.
And that one falls for Looney. Steve, let me ask you, what's better for a young player's development? Being on a worse team getting more minutes or being on a good team and getting fewer minutes?
I think always getting a chance, Kevin, to play minutes is best for a younger guy. But if it's hurting the team, you don't want to see the coaching staff playing these younger guys just to get the one guy ready. I think you still have to think about the team. You have to have guys earn minutes, whether they're a rookie, whether they're a veteran or not, and I think that's better for young teams.
Now, here's Dinwiddie. 23 points for him the last game against the Warriors in San Francisco. Here's KD. Warriors with the rebound. Curry's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Harton surveying the D. Got it. Good job in the low post. Harden's got 11.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Oubre up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Dinwiddie passes to Harden. Harton.
And you talk about the best ball handlers in the league. Don't forget about James Harton.
Pass to Looney. Here's Pascal. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Just 5 to shoot. On its way from Curry for 2. But they'll get another chance. Harden against Lee. And there's the pass to Curry. The rebound by the Nets. Jordan's got his 4th rebound in this one.
With floor spacing at a premium, they need him to hit these shots. Made just that one in the first.
Warriors leading by 9. Here's Curry with the 3. Another miss by Curry.
In this first half, he has really fallen in love with the 3. So far, not paying dividends.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, defensively, your mantra at this point has to be no easy buckets.
From deep. Another miss by Curry.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
And then Griffin with the dunk.
Knows where everybody is. If there's an open man, Durant's going to find him.
And so Curry will bring it up for Golden State. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Now here's Curry. 9 points in the game so far. That one drops one. Looney's got 4 points in the quarter.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Here's Dinwiddie. Outside Durant. Lets it go from deep. And it's Looney with the rebound.
Good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
Here's Oubre. Looney kicks to Oubre. Passes it to Curry. Shot clock at 5. Here's Pascal. Drilled from 11 feet out. Pascal's got his first basket of the night. Nets trail by 9. Over to the left wing. Dinwiddie dishes to Harton. And good that time. Harden's got 17.
Just no resistance inside at all. They are feasting. This is a straight buffet.
It is. It's a big one. And load the plate. Here's Looney. Curry deciding where to go with it. Off target with his 3.
And the truth is, this league would have been much bigger had he shot better.
Here's Griffin. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Now just a 5-point Warrior lead. Golden State's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. Oubre outside. Here's Looney, guarded by Jordan. 6 on the shot clock. 14 feet away. He can't hit that time. The Nets go the other way with it. Here's Durant. Shot number 12 goes in. He's made 7 of 12 now.
It's a pick your poison situation with KD. You can't give him space, but he's got the handle to go right by you.
Timeout called the Warriors. And fan heckling that crosses the line, Smitty. You saw the Utah Jazz ban someone for life. How can the NBA do a better job of protecting the players?
So, Kevin, first of all, I think each organization, let's take our hat off to the Utah Jazz. They acted swiftly and quickly, and I love what they did. They banned the fan for life, and I think you got to get more of that. And also, I think, you know, as far as the NBA and also along with these teams, have some kind of pregame or, like you said, before the season starts, just reinforcing and stating the rules.
last season, he averaged 13 points a game, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. He's been making the right decisions and letting the game come to him. Solid play all around.
He's not trying to take over necessarily. He's just taking what the defense allows and contributing to the cause.
Great D that time from Oubre.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backcourt.
And again, it's the Warriors missing. Now Harris. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Warriors in San Francisco. Dinwiddie passes to KD. The shot from the low post is good. KD's got 6 in the quarter.
In this period, they're feeding him, and he's feeling it.
Lee against Harton. Lee outside. No one near Curry as he lets it go. They can't stop the run with that one. In the corner, it's Dinwiddie. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
KD, one of the great scorers in the history of the league. But don't forget about his passing.
The Warriors trailing. Timeout called the Warriors. Now great to see KD back on the court. That heartbreaking moment where he went down in Game 5 of the 2019 Finals. Wow, so hard, Greg, to watch.
And KD clearly gave everything he had to try and win in the finals. Warriors fans appreciate his efforts. Softened the blow as he left for the Nets. The Warriors ownership already promising to retire Durant's number up in the rack.
We've got a chance now to look at last year's top rebounder, DeAndre Jordan III.
What a season he had in the paint. I mean, his rebounding numbers really mind-boggling. Who wouldn't love to have a guy like that?
Wiggins against Harton. On its way from Curry for 2. Drained for 2 points. Curry's got 4 this quarter.
Gorgeous jump shot from Stephen Curry. The defense cannot let him get that shot off.
Dinwiddie passes to Durant. Again, the Nets for 2.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Wiggins kicks it to Looney. And there's the feed to Curry. Lets a floater go. From deep three-point range, the long-distance 3 is buried. Curry's got 14 points.
This is what the fans come to see. Steph at his finest, putting on a show.
And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
Put it up anywhere. DeAndre Jordan can go get it.
To the middle, here's Looney, and that one is hammered home.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. Pass to Jordan. And here's Harton for 3. Warriors with the rebound. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. And a deep 3 from Curry. Another 3 for Golden State.
Gradually starting to put pressure on this defense. That's his 2nd from downtown this quarter. 3 for the game.
Harden the pass to KD. Here now is Dinwiddie. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. He's got 6.
Shutout in the first quarter. He's heating up now. I like the aggressiveness.
Up top, Curry. Dinwiddie covering. Pass to Pascal. From outside the arc. It's hauled in by DeAndre Jordan. Jordan's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Harris finds Dinwiddie. 2 points. That one goes.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Curry passes to Wiggins. It's a floater. He lays it in. And the Warriors lead by 3.
Man, I'll tell you, when you get your floater game going, it's a tremendous weapon.
Now here's Dinwiddie. 8 points for him. Puts up a 3. Oubre pulls it in. Warriors leading by 3. To the paint. It's Curry. That time on the assist by Oubre. And that's now 19 points for Steph Curry. Curry against Dinwiddie. There's the pass to Durant. Buries the long-range jumper.
Trying to slice into this deficit every time up the floor. Terrific quarter for him.
Curry against Dinwiddie. Oubre passes to Curry. And it's in there. Curry's got 21 in the game.
They have leaned on him all quarter, and it has worked to perfection.
Dinwiddie surveying the floor. Wiggins against Harton. Teardrop shot. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
Shooting much better this quarter than last. You can see his confidence growing.
And Greg, when you're discussing and comparing James Harden and what he's done these last 3 years, you have to do it on a very historic level.
He's going to go down as one of the best to ever play the game. His production is incredible, and the skill level really is groundbreaking. Easily the best off guard in the league.
Free throw drops for Harden.
You know, it tells you something about Harden that he's led the league in free throw attempts so many times. This man is always in attack mode.
Passes it to Wiggins. 46 seconds left in the first half. And the Warriors tack on 2 more.
And there's one thing that's never been in question about Wiggins, his ability to be a high-volume scorer. And in case you needed a reminder, he's giving you one tonight. Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
26 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. And the call will be against Harris. That is his first foul of the game. Green, he's checked in for Golden State.
First personal foul, 2 seconds. Checking in for Golden State.
20 seconds left in the second quarter. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. There's 18 seconds left to play here in the half. Harden against Wiggins. Harden with it. For 3. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for it. It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Golden State Warriors. He totaled 14 points in the quarter. He's given them all the offense they need right now. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much. Draymond, of course, not unusual to see you going up against bigger players. So how do you take advantage of that offensively?
I mean, you just got to take advantage of mismatches. You know, most of the time there's a big guy on me. If not, there's usually somebody trying to switch off. You know, I just got to know when to pop and just take advantage of the mismatches.
You've done just that in the first half. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. The first half was all about Stephen Curry. He had 21 points, 6 assists, and 6 rebounds. He has bounced back nicely from what was a tough night for him in their last game. Judging by that first half, he's back to his old self again. Taking a look at the Warriors, Kenny, what'd you think?
Well, I love the way they're pushing the tempo, beating the defense down the floor, filling the lanes, finishing with authority, Ernie, getting to the rim and finishing hard.
And over to Shaq. What do you think about Brooklyn?
Well, they need to turn the heat up on D. Too often we saw them back on the hill, not dictating the pace. They allowed a shooting percentage in the high 50s. Remind me of my free throw percentage, the high 50s. Come on, guys.
And that's going to do it for us here. The second half of action is coming your way.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him. Really staying focused on quality shots.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game that's been so far. Curry is out there with Andrew Wiggins. Then there's Oubre, and there's Chris, and it's Green in at the 4. So that's the group out there for Golden State. And it's Durant missing. The Warriors lead. And here's the fast break. Curry from deep three-point land. And it's KD with the rebound. Durant's got 4 rebounds now tonight. It's stolen by Curry. And here we go. Fast break. Curry's got it. And it's good. 2 points. Curry's got his team on the board first here in the second half for the Warriors. Pass to KD. And finished off by KD.
It's been this way all game, I'll tell you. Durant putting on a clinic.
Curry against Irving. Chris. Aldridge with some nice D.
Only 1 for 4 in this half. Sometimes it's execution. Sometimes the shots just don't go down. Needing right at the rim. He typically converts in those situations. Not this time.
Now here's Curry following the miss by Griffin. And it's Wiggins missing.
Very cold start to the second half. 1 for 5. Looking for some continuity.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Warriors have gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. Very slow start offensively. Curry against Irving. Down low. Now here's Oubre. Defense right on him. Here's Curry with the 3. Drills it from outside. Curry's got 26.
I'll tell you, Steph is giving the fans their money's worth.
Irving passes to Harton. For the 3. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got 6 assists in the game.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
The Nets with the lead. Harden with it. Now defended by Wiggins. And KD throws it down.
And you remember there were questions about KD's athleticism going into the 2007 draft. None now. He can throw it down with the best of them.
Now here's Curry. He's got 26. Wiggins right side. Over Harden. And it's Marquise Chris with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second personal foul.
Nets leading by 3. And they have certainly been looking locked in offensively.
They sure have. Staying aggressive and playing under control.
Griffin. And the slam by Blake Griffin.
And that is in Blake Griffin's DNA, dunking on guys.
Curry dishes to Wiggins. To stop the run. Outside, Green. 5 on the clock. The 3. They get it back, and it's sent back by Aldridge.
He's been scoreless for a while now. They're still trailing here. They might want to move to some other options offensively.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, over the last few years, there's been a lot of talk about seeding playoff teams 1 through 16, regardless of conference. Now, taking the top 16 teams is a tough sell, especially for owners whose teams are in the relatively weaker Eastern Conference. But taking 8 teams from each conference and then cross-seeding earlier than the finals is something that does seem possible down the road. The reward for fans might be a finals matchup with the 2 best teams in the league. Kevin?
Interesting ideas, David. Thank you. And here is Aldridge after the three-pointer from Stephen Curry. Harton outside. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Green kicks to Wiggins. To the inside. Curry. At balls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. 31 points for Steph Curry.
The ability to find soft spots in the defense. Curry reading it right as usual.
A shot by Griffin. Nobody around. And the 3 off target. Golden State's gone 2 of 5 with the 3-point shot since coming out of the break. Pass to Green. For the lead. Curry's shot is off. And it's Harden with the ball for Brooklyn. The lead is 2. And the Nets miss again. Outside, Green for the tie. And Griffin sends it back.
Griffin has great timing. That's the reason why he blocked that shot.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And it goes on Draymond Green. The Nets have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
James Harton at the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for it. And the Warriors making a change here. Lee's checked in. And both free throws good for James Harden.
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
Wiggins finds Chris. Back to Wiggins. Here's Green. And the Warriors miss again.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Greg, you get so caught up in how great Durant is at scoring that you forget sometimes about his other terrific offensive skills.
You know, KD doesn't really get a lot of recognition for his passing, but he has fantastic vision. I mean, arguably, he might be the most underrated superstar ever. Sees so many double teams and does a great job of getting the ball out to open teammates.
You got to reward him. He's getting out in transition and running. Get the ball to Stephen Curry.
Curry against Irving. Irving double team. Inside, Harden. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got assist number 8 now on the night. Warriors trail by 4. And here is Lee. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Traps in the tray.
3 triples in the first half, 3 in the second. Boy, do they add up.
Feeds it to KD. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
My, oh my, did he ever flush that one hard?
Making a big-time statement. There's Chris. Kicks to Curry. Releases. The rebound by the Nets. Durant's got 7 rebounds in the game. Now the pass to Harton. The Warriors pull it in. Wiggins has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Passes it to Curry. Chris with it. 6 to shoot. To the middle. Here's Green. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Well, whether you love him or hate him, you can't deny that Draymond Green is one of the more unique players in the league.
There really isn't anyone else like Draymond. I mean, who does everything for a team but score. I mean, not only can he play all positions on both ends of the floor, but also to be the emotional leader. Truly a special player.
So much on the floor. It's hard to quantify by any measurement.
And people have called Draymond a product of the system before. But I don't care where he is. Draymond is going to be a major impact with his defense and playmaking.
And the Nets making a change here. Jordan's checked in, and both free throws good for Green.
The 2017 Defensive Player of the Year, Draymond's biggest advancements have really come on the offensive end.
The shot's good from Irving.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
Warriors trail by 3. Curry is inside. He's covered by Irving.
Young, rangy big man. Chris possesses a nice skill set, and I think the potential to be a terrific player in our league.
The Warriors have been at their finest 4 at the free throw line tonight. 8 attempts, 8 makes.
And as a team, excellent a season ago, about 80% when they got to the line.
And the first one at the line is good. The Nets making a switch here. Dinwiddie's checked in. So he hits both of them.
Because he knows he makes a living at the line, he invites contact and sometimes even initiates it.
Irving against Curry. Here's Durant. Pops it up for Jordan. Hammers the alley-oop through.
He excels in pick and roll sets. DeAndre Jordan's mobility and leaping ability causes a lot of problems.
To Lee. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It goes on Spencer Dinwiddie.
So I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
The Warriors haven't made a mistake at the line yet. 10 of 10.
At the line for 2.
Free throw is good.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
And both free throws good for Lee. And so it's Dinwiddie with it. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. It's a 1-point game. Pass to KD. Back to Dinwiddie. That's good, and it's KD with the assist. Durant's got his 5th assist in this one. Golden State's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range here in quarter number 3. The feed to Lee. Puts it up from 17. Chris with it. He's against Jordan. Clock at 6. It's Curry outside. Hits it from three-point range. Curry's got 39.
And until he cools off, I'd keep the ball in his hand.
Aldridge, the pass to Irving. To the paint. Here's Jordan. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Curry against Irving. They double-team Curry. Green finds Curry. Out to Chris. Wide open. And the shot is long.
And at a certain point, you just have to look to someone else to score for you.
Picked away. Oh, and here we go. Green's got it. The fast break chance. Curry's shot is off. Nets leading by 3. KD on the wing. He has 30. The pass to Jordan. Over Lee. The shot by Jordan, no good.
No one to blame on that one but himself. Get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
Curry against Irving. Curry passes to Chris. Here's Lee. Connects in the foul line jumper.
When the defense is non-existent like they were there, it's pretty easy to score like he did.
Feeds it to Irving. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. 8 points for Kyrie Irving.
Continuing to stoke the fire, his shot making has been absolutely superb.
Curry on the wing. He's covered by Irving. It's good, and the Brooklyn lead is cut to just 1 point on the basket from Chris.
And this is where Chris does a considerable amount of damage. Feels comfortable taking those interior shots.
Now, here's Dinwiddie. 11 points in the game. Irving. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
Working in that mid-range area. The analytics may not love it, but that's a good look for him.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock in game. Passes to Curry. They double-team Curry. Here's Pascal. Dinwiddie covering. Pascal's shot is off. Curry with the steal. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Lee's running, and it's blocked by Jordan. And throw the ball out of bounds. Jordan touched it last. For the tie. And no good that time. That concludes the third quarter. It continues to be an exciting neck-and-neck game. It's the Nets up 3. We've got more in store for you right after this. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Setting the floor for the Nets. They've got Joe Harris, Spencer Dinwiddie out there with Irving. Then there's Lamarcus Aldridge. And it's Jordan in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Count it, and the foul. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
Teams first. Shooting 1.
tied up with that one. And so it's Irving. He brings it up for Brooklyn. Dinwiddie outside. Irving passes to Harris. Green against Aldridge. 5 to shoot. Here's Dinwiddie. Off target from three-point range. Here's Lee. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Dinwiddie against Green. Now here's Dinwiddie. Defense is right there. Good D by Lee. Pass to Bowman. Here's Looney. Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got 11 rebounds in the game. Pass to Dinwiddie. Goes back up. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Reason why, lack of focus, lack of communication, which led to second chance points.
And the 6'6" point guard, Spencer Dinwiddie, second-round pick of the Detroit Pistons in 2014. You know, Greg, they might have wished they held on to him.
One of the most improved players in our league. Last season, he signed that 4-year, $48 million extension from the Nets, rewarding his growth.
Warriors trail by 3. Bowman pass to Looney. Knocked loose. Now here's Oubre. The pass to Bowman. Over Irving. And it falls over the rim and in.
Probably wasn't the shot they were looking for, but they'll take the bucket.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Left side, Harris. A 3-ball. Let's keep it alive. A second chance effort. Jordan can't get it to go. Warriors have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Dinwiddie against Lee. He kicks it to Oubre. Passes it to Pascal. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Boy, right down to the wire here. Still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, and after all the energy both sides have expended, both teams still hungry for the win.
Now here's Dinwiddie. And the shot goes down. And the Nets lead by 1.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
And I love the play call. This is where you get the ball into the hands of your closers, where they can do something with it.
Oubre, good.
Rising to the occasion. He found a way to get himself open and get his shot.
Working the mid-range, but you would think the defense would be keying on him.
Now, here is Irving. Irving double team. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nets will retain possession. Andrew Wiggins checked in for Lee. And the Nets making a change here as well. Harton's checked in. And the Nets with possession here. They trail by 1. Shot clock at 6. Irving way outside. And the Nets miss again. The Warriors have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Oubre against Harris. Got a piece of it. Oubre passes to Looney, and it's blocked by Jordan.
DeAndre is simply one of the most electrifying shot blockers in the game. If you put up a shot around him, you better put it up high.
And they've gotten very aggressive on the offensive glass here in the second half, getting a lot of second chance points.
From deep, Harton. And it's Looney with the rebound. Looney's got his 6th rebound on the night. Bowman pass to Oubre. Claxton, and he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
But the truth is, those type of plays are going to happen. You just have to regroup mentally and get back to work.
And now Irving pushing it up. No one back to stop him. Good on the shot. Irving's got it all tied up now for Brooklyn.
I don't know what Coach told him at halftime, but he is shooting the lights out right now.
Bowman covered by Irving. Pass to basket. Golden State moving it around. 6 on the shot clock. Looney passes to Bowman. Rebounded by the Nets.
Great defensive effort. Just saved a basket.
You know what? This is why you never give up on a play. You don't know what's going to happen.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
The pass to Looney. Here's Wiggins. Back to Looney. Here's Oubre. And again, no good by Golden State. And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for the Nets. The lead is 2. Wiggins against Harton. Outside Irving. Jordan dishes to Irving. Irving double team. Now the Warriors moving it up. Here's Bowman. Lays it in off the breakaway.
No hesitation. He just takes off and takes it the distance.
Yeah, he's a one-man show in transition. Impressive play, taking it right to the rim.
Now, here is Irving. Passes it to Claxton. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Claxton's got 6 here in this quarter.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Tries it from 19. Again, Golden State. Brooklyn's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0-4 since the start of the final quarter. Timeout called the Nets. The short rest very important, and one of the benefits of this part of the game is getting on the same page with your team while having the chance to hydrate with Gatorade. Replenish your energy for the late game push.
Of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
Griffin's checked in for the Nets. Kevin Durant comes in for Joe Harris. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Hey guys, I was able to catch Kenny Atkinson's message to his team. His concern was both their inconsistency and their amount of three-point shots. He said, let's move the ball for good shots. If you have an open three, take it. Otherwise, let's attack the rim and put some pressure on these guys. Kevin?
Timeout called the Warriors. You gotta like what Harton has done in this game so far.
Now, he is on a major roll today. This timeout was desperately needed. They've got to come up with a new game plan designed to shut him down.
heroes in the first half. He is making up for it big time now.
The Nets have gone 7 of 15 from the floor here in the fourth, right around 46-47%. Harton against Wiggins. Now here's Harton. D right on him, and it's blocked. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And so it's Brooklyn with it. Griffin dishes to Irving. It's deflected. Curry against Irving. With the teardrop. Curry can't get it to go. Brooklyn's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0-4 since the start of the final quarter. Oh, Griffin in position. Chris with the rebound.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up at a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
It started off looking good, but the timing was just a little off, and sometimes that's all it takes.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And the upcoming schedule for Brooklyn. On Friday, they'll face off against Paul George and the Los Angeles Clippers. And then on Sunday, they'll be facing Hassan Whiteside and the Sacramento Kings.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one comes. Draymond Green, he's checked in for the Warriors. Lamarcus Aldridge is checked in for the Nets. So he gets them both. And here's Curry, who brings it up for Golden State. They double-team Curry. And there's Green on the assist by Curry. Curry's got assist number 9 now. Wow, what an effort here tonight. It's the Nets now. Outside Aldridge. Back to Irving. Pulls up on the wing. Bullseye. Irving's got 4 points now in the quarter.
After a lackluster first half, he's taken charge offensively. We'll see how the defense responds.
And stolen by Irving. Lays it up off the glass. Now it's a 4-point Nets lead.
And you know what? He's shaking off the cold shooting performance from the first half.
Wiggins finds Chris. Here's Curry. Golden State moving it around. And it's Wiggins missing.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
And there it is for him.
What's nice about this in-between area for Kyrie, compared to going to the rim, he has a little more room to get his shot off.
Now here's Curry. Rebound, Brooklyn. Aldridge has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Durant down low. Covered by Oubre. Yep, it counts.
A graceful athlete in his prime of his career. Durant with great body control through contact.
Irving against Curry. 1:46 left in the fourth quarter of this one. They get it back.
See, that's a solid effort on the defensive glass. You need guys who are willing to work, willing to get their hands dirty inside.
Yep, that one goes in there.
And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
They're doing it by building it out, step by step, valuing each possession.
Timeout called the Warriors. They're trailing by 10. 1:36 left to play in the final quarter. 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Harton, and the jam by Harton.
And it's another James Harden special we're witnessing here tonight. I think this fella's got some game.
Curry against Irving. Now here's Curry. Pass to Chris. And Chris throws it down.
And once Chris gets the position he wants, he is throwing it down with a vengeance. And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for Brooklyn.
Not only did they shoot the ball better, but they had more assists.
Yeah, I thought the passing in terms of finding the open man gave them the higher percentage shots. The ball movement was key for the win.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And in a 3-game season series, they take the first 2, and certainly they've had the edge in this matchup.
And one of the league's top talents, game in and game out. And doing it here again in this one. A terrific night for James Harden.
What was impressive to me, it felt like he made an impact in so many areas. Some of the effort won't show up in the stat sheet, but I noticed it.
Now Irving. After the missed 3 from Stephen Curry. And the refs are going to rule that unnecessary contact. It's a flagrant 1 foul.
And Kevin, that's a pretty dangerous play right there. I mean, I don't like to see a player put an opponent in harm's way, as much as you just saw him do there. Glad they pinned a flagrant on him.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. The officials were all over it. They weren't going to let him off the hook that time. That free throw good from Griffin. Griffin hits them both. Now, here is Irving. He's guarded closely. Griffin kicks to Irving. Left side, Griffin. Pass to Claxton. Here's Musa. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David. Brett, two explosive backcourts. When you were playing, who was the toughest guard that you found to defend?
Well, I would start off with a guy named Allen Iverson. And the reason that I start with that, Kevin, the reason I start with Kevin is I just saw the back of the jersey all the time, so I remember Iverson clear as day. But if I went deeper, I would tell you guarding the Hall of Famer Mitch Richmond at a time when he was playing for the Sacramento Kings. They would run an offensive set, much like for Reggie Miller, multiple screens by a bunch of guys who were big and strong. That was not good for me to try to fight through those kind of screens. But if you gave Mitch Richmond 8 inches, 2 points.
And Richmond was strong and had bulk to his body.
Yeah, thanks for reminding me.
I can see the bruises. Here are the starters for Brooklyn. Aldridge out there with Griffin. And it's Durant. Then it's Harton. And it's Irving in at the 1 spot. Curry. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls.
Now, Steph doesn't mind with defense draped all over him or a hand in his face, still getting that kind of shot off.
Durant kicks to Aldridge. Harden against Wiggins. Harden, no good.
Yeah, better than giving up the layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
Oh, and James Harden throws it down hard.
Yeah, just constantly attacking the paint. Harden does not settle.
Curry passes to Chris. He kicks it to Oubre. Six to shoot. And here is Curry. Blake Griffin pulls it in.
and that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
Brooklyn Nets come into this one following a loss to the Warriors. Offensive rebound and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on James Harton.
Marquise Chris has potential oozing from his fingertips. So exciting and so athletic at that 4 spot.
The Warriors shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
Shoot 2.
That's good from Chris. Good on both. Greg, this season is the first time in the last 4 or 5 years that Golden State will not be the prohibitive favorites to win it all.
I mean, back-to-back devastating injuries in the finals. Kevin Durant departing in free agency with time and health. Will they retake the throne? So we'll just have to wait and see.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Trying to find Curry. He's got it now. Good D by Irving.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
Here's KD. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Like how Durant uses his wily frame there to get off those shots. Not an easy shot, but for him, man, it looks easy. I think there's just been a lot of respect for the approach of Kevin Durant over the course of the past couple seasons, especially with the Warriors, wanting to be a better defender, better rebounder, better rim protector. Of course, we think of scoring first, but man, the defensive end and what he's done to take some pride on that end has been impressive.
That's good from Durant. And with Durant, the non-scoring aspects of his game almost get forgotten.
Well, Kevin has put up 5 or 6 assists a game over the last couple seasons. It helps to have 2 of the greatest shooters in the league on your side. It's going to be interesting to see how he develops after the injury and what he comes back to as a player in a new system with new teammates and more mileage on that body.
The Warriors have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
Shoot 2.
That free throw, no good. The starting gate, opening night in the NBA, Brent. What are you most looking forward to?
I just like to see who it is that, in terms of their competitive spirit right now, is coming out of training camp hungry. Let's see in the next couple weeks which team jumps out and which coaching staffs have done a great job preparing their team coming out of camp. Now, we know that teams can fall off, Kevin. The talent will catch up. Other veteran teams may get themselves back into a rhythm. But coming out of training camp, how much more together are teams, and teams that have made changes, what are they playing like?
What's their chemistry?
Let's find out how they're going to play this year.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Curry looking it over. Wiggins outside. Fires the 3. And again, no good by Golden State. Nets leading by 6. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, Green against Durant. And the pass to Griffin. The Warriors pull it in. This time they faced off, it was right here at home where they couldn't get it done. Green, no luck. Griffin dishes to Irving. Dinwiddie kicks to Irving. shoots from the elbow. Nice jump shot. Good.
And Irving is so difficult to stay with in the pick and roll. The moment he gets that kind of room, he's going to pull.
On its way from Curry for two. Misses off the right iron.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Here's Irving. Takes it off the glass. Irving's got his second bucket of the night.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
And now here's Chris. He's coming off a 10-point game against Brooklyn.
And he also positioned himself perfectly to grab all those rebounds, guys. Can't forget about the fundamentals.
Here's Chris. Here's Curry. And that one is good.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight, Kevin. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Outside, KD. Unloads from 13. And good. And it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Curry against Irving. Curry passes to Oubre. Doesn't go that time. Nice D from Griffin.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt. Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
Well, how good have they been on the inside tonight, just getting down into the painted area and just dominating, controlling that spot.
Curry, good.
Steph with a great read there, tricky on the inside, and exploits the defense with a good read.
Now here's Dinwiddie. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring hit from him. On the wing, Wiggins. Dinwiddie covering. Wiggins. There he goes.
You don't want to be jumping on a play like that. Wow, he was up there, Kevin.
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it. Now here's Durant. 7 points in the game. Irving misses. Inside, here's Chris. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
Yeah, that's a nice touch shown off by Marquise Chris. You want him to score a little bit more from there if he can.
Dinwiddie surveying the floor. Outside Griffin. Over Chris. And again, it's the Nets missing.
Well, with his touch from mid-range, Kevin, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
Wiggins passes to Chris. And Chris throws it down.
He has the tools and the physical advantages. Marquise Chris wanting to be more active on the offensive glass.
Irving dishes to Dinwiddie. Curry against Irving. And he uses the glass on the layup. Irving's got his third bucket of the night.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
Pass to Wiggins. Shoots over Dinwiddie. And a little luck that time, but it drops.
Well, the scoring's the fun part, but I like to watch Steph Curry and his ball handling magistry. We need to talk more about the way he makes his teammates better.
Pass to Irving. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. That's now 8 points for Kyrie Irving.
Doing a lot of nice work now from the field. He's helped get them this lead, and now he's helped them keep it.
It's Curry outside. Count that as his fourth basket of the night. Just 7 shots to get there.
I mean, there's no way. There's just a sliver of daylight, and there's 3 more.
Dinwiddie with it, and Curry picks him up defensively. Here's Aldridge. Again, the Nets for 2. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. It's a 5-point game. Pass to Chris. Curry against Irving. Here's the pass to Wiggins. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Launches a 3. And it's Durant with the rebound. Brooklyn leading by 5. Out left to the wing. Dinwiddie outside. Kept alive. Tries again. And there's the bucket as Irving finishes it off inside. Irving's got 10 points in the game.
So clever. He finds different ways to probe inside, and Kyrie with a great finish.
Curry is inside. He's covered by Irving. And for Steph Curry, certainly one of the best to ever play. Iguodala said last season, Brent, that he's already the second best point guard to ever play in pro basketball.
Well, high praise from Andre Iguodala, and why wouldn't you talk about Steph that way? You tally up MVPs and titles and his impact on the game and what he's done to change the way the game is played. The case for Steph Curry to be the top point guard ever is getting stronger and stronger every season. The guy that he's going to have to knock off the top of that shelf, I think, for most everybody who's been basketball fans for a long time, is one Magic Johnson.
And, you know, you see it every day, but it still doesn't make it any less impressive. The amount of skill that Steph Curry has on the floor, the shooting, the passing, the agility, he has it all.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. You could argue Curry is one of the most skilled players of all time.
The shooting alone puts him in the conversation, and very few can match up to just that. Guys like LeBron and Wilt dominate with their size and athleticism, but Curry is an all-time great because of his once-in-a-lifetime skill.
And here is Curry following the 3 from Kevin Durant. Over Irving. It's rebounded by Aldridge. Aldridge has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Yeah, you wondered if they would take some time to find their A game. They did it at jump ball. They've been awesome tonight.
Here's Pascal after the basket by Brooklyn. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. 1:07 left to play in the first. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, I talked with head coach Steve Kerr, and it's no secret they have to contain Kevin Durant. The problem is, even with a hand in his face, KD's tall enough to knock it down. Coach said, just hope he misses. True words. Kevin?
Thank you, David.
Yeah, that's just working for the better shot. We always talk about in the NBA, good to great, great possession there.
Irving against Wiggins, and he gets the bucket. Irving's got 12.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
And now here's Chris. There's the triple. And it's Stephen Curry with a 3. Curry's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Warriors.
It feels like the other 4 guys have disappeared at this point. He wants to be the one to get them back.
Outside, KD. Irving from long range. Not going to go that time. What a performance for Kyrie Irving. He has been the story for Brooklyn. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. We've got more in store for you right after this. One of the most demonstrative players in the game, Draymond Green, speaks about the importance of passion and effort on defense.
That's all defense is. It is effort. It's the effort to want to communicate. It's the effort to take that one extra step to help someone. It's an effort to move up one step to get into the ball as opposed to sitting off the ball.
And he should know, a former Defensive Player of the Year.
You know, he just takes pride in being their anchor defensively. And if he's not seeing that effort, he's going to let you know about it.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And looking at what we've seen so far from the Nets, what do you guys think?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
On the court right now, second quarter starting for the Nets. We've got Harton. Griffin is out there with Durant. Then it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Jordan in at the 5 down low. Double clutches. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Not easy to cover DeAndre Jordan when he's that deep inside. Nearly impossible to stop.
Well, he might be an aging veteran in the NBA, but DeAndre Jordan is still terrifying for defenders when he's going up for the alley-oop.
Oh, he's such a great target still on the roll situation. You combine his length and athleticism now with the know-how and his tenure in the league, and DeAndre Jordan still can be an elite finisher on the inside.
Free throw good, Jordan. Most every team now, Brent, looking to run when they can run. Who's the most lethal big man in transition? They can get baseline to baseline in a hurry and make a difference at the other end.
Don't think I've seen any player do the type of things at his size and with his stride than Giannis. I just think there were eye-popping plays that people could not wrap their head around what it is he could do. Taking 2 steps from half court, lengthening out his right arm to finish at the rim, grabbing offensive rebounds from the block, not taking any steps and dunking it over the top and getting to the free throw line. Giannis running in transition as a big is a problem for the defense.
And all that on the offense, but on his defensive side, he was always doing the same kind of things defensively. Blocking shots, blocking out, whatever the case may be.
Yep, causing, just the simple fact of being a deterrent, Kevin, to people coming into the lane and using that length. Giannis Antetokounmpo is something special in that regard as a big.
Both ends of the floor. I totally agree. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
He's been terrific tonight, and with a little help from the other guys on the floor, they might be able to turn this game around.
The Warriors have shot 5 of 6 at the foul line tonight.
And as a team, excellent. A season ago, about 80% when they got to the line.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
That's good from Stephen Curry.
Everything that Curry does seems to be fast. He shoots it fast, makes quick decisions with the ball, great ball handling, quick hands. Opponents at a loss with how to guard Steph Curry.
The shot's good from Irving.
When the player gets a feel for that floater, it can really make things tough on defenders. You're just not sure how to guard them and where your point of commitment is.
The number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And again, it's Brooklyn converting. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. On its way from Curry for 2. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Griffin inside. Balls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Wiggins outside. Has to lead. Just 5 on the clock. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Wiggins inside the line. No good on the shot. So Brooklyn will take it the other way. Durant for 3. He goes up again, and that one's good. Griffin's got 4 points this quarter.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. They're getting pushed around on that low block.
Wiggins, good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got his 4th assist in this one.
He has a very well-rounded offensive game. There's just no shortage of ways Wiggins has to punish an opponent, inside, outside, or otherwise.
And in a moment here to check out who the Golden State Warriors have coming up on Saturday. They'll be matching up against Giannis Antetokounmpo and the Milwaukee Bucks. And then on Monday, they're off to Toronto to face the Raptors. Free throw good, Jordan.
Well, there is continuous energy in DeAndre Jordan's play, really hustling on both ends and influencing those plays with that activity.
And the Nets making a change here. Harris is checked in. Both shots good from the stripe.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more visible.
Irving against Curry. Here's Looney. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Pulls it up. Curry can't get it to go.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Harton kicks to Irving. Second chance shot. And he lays it up and in. Irving's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Feels like Kyrie locked in right now. No let up in his offensive attack, and he's hot.
And it's Wiggins missing. Brooklyn Nets come into this one following a loss to the Warriors in San Francisco. And it's Harris off the drive, and he banks in the layup. And the Nets lead by 19.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Now here's Curry. He's got 19. Floats one up, and it's good on the layup. Curry's got 21 in the game.
Those floaters, boy, they really demoralize the defense. Here's the thing, Steph knows it.
And finished off by KD.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Now here's Lee. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Buries it from three-point range.
This is a one-man show right now. He's on a mission to get him out of this hole.
Nets leading by 16. Irving double team to the inside. What a jam!
Wow, fans loving that right there.
What a jam!
Nice. And we have a lot of great jumpers in the league, but DJ makes a statement every time. Elbows above the rim that time.
And out of bounds as the Nets gain possession.
Yeah, the body language right now is not looking good for this basketball team. The game might be out of reach, but they have to avoid mistakes like that.
Harris outside. Here's Harton on the wing. That three off the mark. Warriors trail by 18. Now Wiggins. He's got 7. It's stolen by Harris. Pass to Irving. Durant with it. Guarded by Curry. The Nets working the ball around now. Harton, no good.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Looney, and he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
Irving passes to Harton. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got 6 assists here tonight.
And Kyrie doing a good job of just setting everybody up, making sure there's a great pace and tempo to each possession offensively.
The shot missing. Curry with the defensive effort. From deep three-point range, Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. KD finds Irving. Irving double team. Harton has a wide open look. And again, And Brooklyn with the triple.
It doesn't matter how a defense plays him. Harton is going to make sure that the three-point shot is a primary weapon.
Now here's Curry. 24 points for him. Here's Looney. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
The hard work on the offensive glass. You can see the coaching staff rise up and clap for that effort.
Irving kicks to Harton. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Stroll's got his 4th rebound in this one. Stolen by Harton. And now here's Durant, the fast break opportunity. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
Love to watch KD out in transition. Puts a little flair on the finish.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. And the movement to bring the NBA back to Seattle, the Pacific Northwest. Brent, you played there half a decade. I know you've got fond memories. How much does that city love the NBA?
The Seattle fans are incredible and
knowledgeable.
Yes, and how much longer do we have to keep talking about how we want a team in Seattle?
One of the great cities in this country.
A fantastic place to play, to live, and the city is starved to get the Sonics back up there in the green and gold.
And they'll support it.
Oh, there's no question about it. So the time is ticking, and everybody's excited about the opportunity in the near future for the team to return.
Stats for Durant. Great showing for him last season. Last season put up about 26 points a game, 6 assists and 6 rebounds. And it says a lot that when we see numbers like this from him, we aren't even shocked. He's that good.
Yeah, we really have just grown to get used to his greatness, and that's the level for him that he's on right now.
Now here's Lee. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Great D that time from Irving.
That's not going to make you a favorite target of your teammates. They'll think twice about feeding you if you're going to keep missing layups.
The Warriors have gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the second quarter, just under 50% shooting. They double-team Curry. Launches it. Oubre, good.
Can't lay off Oubre that far. He's good at taking advantage of that separation.
To the middle. Here's Harton. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. 15 points for James Harden.
Defense shaking their heads. No idea how to stop him in this quarter. He's got him on the ropes.
Curry with it. Guarded now by Durant. Curry passes to Pascal. Back to Curry. Just 4 to shoot. From deep. Another 3 for Golden State.
It doesn't matter. I mean, once Steph Curry crosses half court, you're in trouble.
Harden surveying the D. To the paint. And Harris gets it to go on the assist by Irving. And the Nets lead by 20.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Curry passes to Lee. Passes it to Oubre. Outside Curry. His 3-pointers off the mark. Brooklyn leading by 20. Here's Harden. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Kelly Oubre.
And really on top of all else Harden does for you at this end, he's a tremendous free throw shooter, around 85% for his career. Clutch.
First free throw is good. And Brooklyn making a change here. Aldridge is checked in. And both free throws good for James Harton. Looking at the last game for the Golden State Warriors, it was a loss to Brooklyn. To the inside, Chris.
Marquise Chris is becoming one of those guys you got to see when he's jamming it down.
Harden the pass to Durant. The Nets working the ball around now. Irving double team. Back to Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, well, I settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that. Always fun to look at. Not tremendously efficient, but the floater, boy, those sure are pretty.
Harden against Curry. It's stolen by Curry. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Over Harden. The shot by Curry, no good.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And then Durant with the dunk.
No better way to fire up your teammates. Durant showing good athleticism on the Monster Jam.
Now the pass to Pascal. They double team Curry. Down low. And they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
Curry against Harden. To the left wing. Aldridge, no one around him. Misses off the left iron.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
The shot, no good. Great D that time from Durant. Nets leading by 20. Pass to Harden. Second shot opportunity. Aldridge. And the layup falls. Aldridge has got 6.
How about the stretch arms there of Aldridge? Awesome at using those to gobble up a second chance opportunity.
And so it's Brooklyn holding a 22-point lead as the quarter wraps up. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Kevin, thank you. With Draymond Green, Draymond rebounding a bit of a struggle. How do you improve that?
Hit your man, get 5 guys to the boards. Guards get in there and clean up those boards that's loose, but our big guys got to hold our mans off, and we've been doing that this half.
We'll see if all 5 can get you more boards in that second half, Dre. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. We've reached halftime of our first regular season game.
I'm swimming.
I thought you thought maybe the first half was going swimmingly. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet. What a game it's been for Kyrie Irving. He had 20 points, 2 steals, and 4 rebounds. He struggled in their last game, but he's not having any problems tonight. Really good first half for him. He was right on the mark. And from what we saw so far from the Nets, Kenny, what's your takeaway?
We saw what you already know. Kyrie's an outstanding scorer. But lately, he's also taken a lot of pride in his defense. Made a great impact on the glass. He's competing in every phase of the game now.
Shaq, what are your thoughts on Golden State?
Well, they're obviously facing a hot shooting team tonight. That combined with a lackluster effort on defense, recipe for disaster. Without major improvements defensively, this game is OVA. Over.
And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third period.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Curry has been sensational.
Well, through the first 2, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
Yeah, you would hope the defense at least would start to consider creeping up on him just a little bit.
after a very lopsided first half. We'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Draymond Green is out there with Chris. Then there's Stephen Curry. Then there's Kelly Oubre. And it's Wiggins in at the shooting guard position. That's Steve Kerr's 5 as we get into the second half. The Warriors shooting it pretty well, close to 50%. Back to Green. Jacks up a 3. James Harden with the rebound. Nets leading by 22. Pass to Griffin. To the middle. Here's Irving. Shot's good. Griffin making the play. That's now 22 points for Kyrie Irving.
Yeah, you don't want to leave people open when Blake Griffin has vision of the floor. He exploited the hole in the defense that time.
Wiggins passes to Curry. Knocks down the 3-ball. Curry's got 30 points.
And you know, he's really been one of the few bright spots for them, trying to will this team to victory.
Here's Harden, and the jam by Harden.
And I just love how aggressive Harden is inside. When he's deep like that, he is ready to finish with authority.
Now here's Curry. Off target from outside. Griffin looking it over. Andrew Wiggins pulls it in.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play. There's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Now here's Irving. 22 points for him. KD's shot is good.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
And so Curry will bring it up for the Warriors.
And at this point, there simply is no doubt that Kevin Durant is one of the great shooters to ever play the game. The only question is just where on the all-time list will he land when we talk about the unstoppable scorer.
All the way to the bucket, no resistance, just swipe the candy from him.
Harden the pass to Irving. Back to Harden. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Harden's got 4 this quarter.
They are just killing them on the interior.
And with Durant, perhaps the most amazing part, he can have quiet nights, Greg, of 30-plus points.
Kevin, his scores are just so easy for him that you forget you aren't supposed to see 7-foot sharpshooters doing it. He can score from anywhere in any fashion and can hold his own with any player in history in terms of how unguardable he is. And what a day on the glass for a guy who's given up a lot of size out on the floor.
Irving with the ball. And Curry picks him up defensively, and the basket by Harden.
Is it possible his sweet touch is getting sweeter, guys?
Golden State's gone 2 of 5 with the 3-point shot since coming out of the break. Here's Green, and it's Green with the jam.
If he can get his steps together, Draymond Green will throw it down.
Brooklyn leading by 23. Here's Harden on the wing. Fires the 3. Wiggins with some nice D. The Warriors have gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. Oubre against Griffin. Inside. And there's Stephen Curry on the assist by Oubre. Oubre's got 3 assists in the game. Irving against Curry. It's stolen by Green. 3 on 3. But 3. Curry can't get it to go. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Harden from out on the wing, he knocks it down. Harden's got 9 points now in just the second half.
Of course, Kevin Durant, one of the game's greatest scorers of all time, but his ability within this offense to make plays, elevating the team.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Count it, good. That's 28 points for James Harden.
Well, he doesn't look satisfied with the lead right now. He wants more, and he looks like he's going to get it.
Oubre, good.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Irving against Curry. Shots good by Durant. KD's got 22 points.
This is what Durant does best, a natural-born scorer, and that combination of size, speed, and length can't slow it down.
And now here's Chris. 12 points for him. Back to Curry. Kicks it out to Wiggins. Shot clock at 5. Harton with the defensive effort.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
The drive by Green, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And the Warriors making a change here. Looney's checked in, and the Nets also making a change. Dinwiddie's checked in. Free throw drops for Green.
A lot of talk surrounding Draymond Green between the coaches and the teammates is the fact that he's the emotional leader of this team. Now, sometimes that's in accord with what you do, and sometimes it keeps you a little off balance, but no doubt Draymond Green is the spark for this ball club.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
Curry wide open. Good on the three-point shot. Curry's got 11 in the second half.
Well, he should be playing this game with an apron on because he's cooking right now.
Passes it to Durant. From downtown. And it's Looney with the rebound. Warriors trail by 19. Here's Oubre. Good. And it's Green picking up the assist. 9 points for Kelly Oubre.
Draymond Green, we know he plays with attitude. He plays with force. But his teammates appreciate the unselfish approach he has.
Dinwiddie, the bounce pass. Harden's shot is good.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Dinwiddie against Curry. And he comes up with the deuce. Curry's got 40 points.
He is just self-willing, his team right now, doing everything he can to keep them alive.
Durant, the pass to Dinwiddie. Here's Griffin, and Looney sends it back. Here's Curry, lays it up and banks it in. Curry's got 42 in the game.
That's tough finish. Steph's not just a great shooter, but really great numbers through the years, Kevin, as being an elite finisher.
Now here's Dinwiddie. Harden outside, lets it go with a three. AT that time from Curry. And so Curry will bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. Down by 15. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on James Harden. The Warriors have been good at the free throw line in this one, 7 of 8. Free throw good, Wiggins. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Blake Griffin. And both free throws good for Wiggins. There are many players now signing shorter contracts in free agency. You've talked about this a lot. Does it make it harder or easier for the super team?
Well, I think it makes it easier because all of a sudden a star player from another team becomes available that you could latch him on to somewhere else.
Any examples you could throw out there?
I don't want to get into the specifics of it.
I understand.
I think we've seen it over the past 3 or 4 years with some of our star guys.
Yes.
I don't fault them because they're getting smarter. Players are a lot smarter about what it is that they can do with having the very few times, Kevin, that you have a say in your career as to where it is that you're going to play, and more importantly, the potential for what it is that financially you can make.
And playing for a championship.
or potentially the opportunity to play with somebody who you've always thought you could either elevate their play or they could elevate yours. This is not going away anytime soon.
Durant just inside the line. Jump shot is good. Durant's got 6 here in this quarter.
Well, with the skill and size to score from anywhere on the court, Durant produces huge numbers pretty much on a nightly basis.
Now here's Wiggins. He's got 11. And it's sent back by Aldridge. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Aldridge. Both teams deciding to change it up.
Nicholas Claxton.
The pass to Bowman. Takes a 3. Drills the three-pointer.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Here's Dinwiddie after the Warriors pick up 3. Here's Harton. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Inside, outside, Harton will attack you from anywhere. Nice play.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
And 88 from the line a season ago. He was one of the best shooters in the league.
Damian Lee, he's checked in for Andrew Wiggins.
One shot.
Warriors trail by 13. Bowman pass to Looney. Green deciding where to go with it. Pass to Oubre. Clock at 6. Here's Bowman. Oh, good on the triple.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
Yeah, how many times do we see highlights like this? DeAndre Jordan loves bringing the hammer.
Pass to Oubre. Here's Looney. The dish to Lee. Here's Looney. He's got 6. From deep. Dinwiddie with some nice D. Nets leading by 15. Passes to Harton. Unloads from 13.
He's going to be shaking his head on that one. Knows he missed an easy one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and you for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
Oubre outside. And he's good on the 3-ball. Oubre's got 9 points now in just the second half.
And that keeps him perfect from the field this quarter.
Durant dishes to Harton. Harton draws the double. Dinwiddie wide open. It's good. The assist that time from Harton. Dinwiddie's got 5 now.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Oubre can't get it to go. And so it's Dinwiddie who brings up the ball for Brooklyn. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead.
That is all timing right there. Just led him perfectly.
And the Warriors with possession here after the basket by Brooklyn. Bowman, Dinwiddie covering. Nailed from three-point land. He has 6.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Harden the pass to Jordan. Warriors with the rebound. Green's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Lee outside. And the Warriors tack on 2 more. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Nets lead by 12. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the 4th quarter of action when we return. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Warriors trail by 12. So for Brooklyn now, they've got Harris, Spencer Dinwiddie out there with Harton. Then there's DeAndre Jordan. And it's Claxton in at the 4 spot. Bowman passes to Looney. Over to the wing. Fires it up. And it's good off the back rim and in.
And won't find many more games as entertaining as this one.
No, this is about as high octane a game as you're going to find.
Now here's Harden. Dishes to Harris. Harden kicks to Harris. Floats one, and that's 2 points on the layup. And the Nets lead by 12.
When the player gets a feel for that floater, it can really make things tough on defenders. You're just not sure how to guard them and where your point of commitment is.
Now here's Green. And there's the pass to Bowman. Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Took the opportunity when he saw it. 36 points for James Harden.
Well, he's building off that strong first half he had. I'm not sure the defense will be able to figure him out in the second.
And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter. Here's Bowman. That one misses. Dinwiddie with some nice D. Harden left side. Oh, he jams it right over Draymond Green. Wow.
And it is easy to get spoiled watching Harden. He's had so many games like this in his career, but you still got to appreciate what he does.
Here's Bowman. And the Warriors miss again. Brooklyn leading by 17. Here's Harden. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high-percentage looks from inside.
Marquise Chris, he's checked in for the Warriors. Blake Griffin, he's checked in for the Nets. Irving comes in for Spencer Dinwiddie.
One shot.
Here's a garbage time question, Brent. Why do some teams leave their star players in the game even though the game has either been won or lost?
Forgetful coaches? No. Well, I don't know if...
if you're leading by 35 points late in the game.
And the star player is still in the game. Somebody's made a mistake with regards to the rotations. Quite frankly, there's really no reason for guys to be out there at that time.
Yeah.
Early on in the season, it might be that the coach wants to start and play with certain guys. But as the season goes on, you just don't see that very much.
And they're allowing too many points in the paint. Coach is going to let them hear about it.
Yeah, coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it, make the adjustment.
So it's the Warriors now. Chris finds Green. Bowman. He's covered by Irving. And the call will be against Harris. That's his first foul.
First personal foul, teams first.
Pass to Pascal. Back to Chris. To halt the run. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
The defense might start to want to respect the fact that Marquise Chris can nail that kind of jump shot.
Jordan up top. Back to Irving. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan. And that's now 24 points for Kyrie Irving. Warriors trail by 20. Chris with it. Kicks it to Lee. Pass to Pascal. Bowman covered by Irving. Passes it to Green. Just 5 to shoot. Rebounded by the Nets. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. They grabbed their own miss. The shot's good from Griffin.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Lee outside. Bowman defended by Griffin. Bowman passes to Green. That shot no good. And it's the Nets taking it the other way.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
The pass to Griffin. He can't get that one. Warriors have gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the fourth quarter for them. Here's Pascal, guarded by Harris. Pascal, the pass to Chris. Pass to Pascal. Shoots the 3. Great D that time from Jordan.
No doubt the fight's there. They are trying to battle back, but he's just really struggling this quarter.
Harris passes to Jordan. Banked in off the glass.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Golden State's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Here's Bowman. Misses, and the dry spell continues.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
But they get it back.
Yeah, maybe a little luck, maybe a little bit of heart. Both of those at play here. He's getting every offensive rebound.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Knocks it loose. Griffin grabs the board. Griffin's got 11 rebounds in the game. Jordan, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
I mean, he might as well pour a foundation and put some framework around that, because that's where DeAndre Jordan lives on the offensive glass.
You know, the NBA, not the only league with great players and great play. Talk about some of the other prominent leagues around the world. There's some terrific competition.
There's some great competition overseas in the Turkish leagues. Some very good players that play in the Russian league. There are some great players who are coming out of Australia, and we're actually seeing players now skip playing in the G League to go down to Australia to start their development and professional careers. So when you talk about the world game, Kevin, we're not joking around. It's a very real thing, and we continue to invite the best players that we can find, and they come from all over.
Now, here is Irving. Harton outside. Warriors with the rebound. Green's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. He kicks to Lee. Some nice passing by Golden State here. On the clock. From deep three-point range. The second chance effort. Chris gets the bucket. Chris has got 4 this quarter.
Well, Marquise Chris, you got to remember, 240 pounds, so scoring through contact is possible.
Irving double team. Outside for Jordan. A three-pointer off the mark. Golden State's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Basket good. And that's now 9 points for Draymond Green.
Just a little bit off in the first, but he's been anything but that here in the second quarter. Really impressive to see him turn it around like that.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
Yeah, you're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk, all of it perfect. Now here's Lee. Pass to Pascal. Back to Lee. From the arc. And it's Griffin with the rebound. Brooklyn's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. And Harton with the stuff.
A one-man show offensively, and that's almost always good news for his team.
Lee outside. Bowman. He's covered by Irving. Here's Chris. Misses the 3. Irving with it. Working on Chris.
That's some good use of the length right there from Marquise Chris, reaching out and swatting that one away.
So both teams making some changes here. On defense, the Warriors. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
Yeah, that's a pass he's got to catch. Maybe just starting to relax a little too much with that lead.
And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor. The Warriors shooting in the fourth quarter down around 31%, not playing with as much energy here lately. And obviously some good players have taken less money for a chance at a winning championship situation. That's made some rich teams even better.
Well, you have to appreciate a player in that regard, thinking that the financial gains that he could have somewhere else and playing for a team that's not capable of doing what it is that you're trying to do, and that's win a championship, that they've decided, look, it's not about that for me. What it is about the experience of being around a team that elevates itself to being the best team in the league. And if you're fortunate enough at the highest level, Kevin, as a basketball player, to be around a championship, that experience sticks with you for a lifetime. So you do appreciate guys looking for those opportunities to be around a championship.
Here's Temple. Passes to Karuch. A floater, and the layup is up and in.
Always fun to look at. Not tremendously efficient, but the floater, boy, those sure are pretty.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's Poole. Lets it go from 14. Karuch grabs the board. Here's Temple. Musa passes to Temple. Here's Musa. Puts it up from 12. That shot off the mark. 1:19 left in the game.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Nets.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And in a 3-game season series, they take the first 2, and certainly they've had the edge in this matchup.
And we watched them all night long. No one could really stop them. Just another excellent game it was for Kyrie Irving.
Serving up feeds all night long. He was the best teammate that they had on the floor.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
And so here is Golden State after the basket by Brooklyn. 5 on the clock. Takes the 13-footer. That misses off the backboard. Here's Temple. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. DeAndre, what do you think this team's identity is this season?
We just have so many guys that can score. It's going to be somebody's night every night, like I keep saying. But we're also, our half-court offense is getting a lot better.
The ball is moving around, DeAndre. Thanks for your time. Kevin?
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Brent Berry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. So long, everyone.